Hey guys, so yeah, um, I have just came into awareness on something that we all knew as the community that was going to happen in regards to Rockstar partnering with CFX. Whew. Okay, so it is. I'm sorry. I'm just. I'm actually speechless in regards to this. I found out this morning, literally like a few hours ago, and since my channel is based around FiveM, RedM content for the most part, this does concern me. I really hope it doesn't come to this because that would suck. A lot of this is speculations, and I will be reading the post that was put up yesterday. And you can interpret it however you want it to be interpreted. And tell me your suggestions in the comments below as to what you think this means. And I will relay my thought process on this as well. So I am stalling right now. I am just in a limbo, honestly, as to... Anyways, let's go ahead and bring that up. All right. Rockstar Games plans to monetize FiveM and protect its property, it has been suggested. This was written by Aaron Truman, November 9th, 2023. Rockstar Games are planning to monetize FiveM and RedM following the accusation of the team behind the services, it has been suggested. On Thursday night, the parent company of Rockstar Games, Take-Two Interactive, held their quarterly earnings call with investors. Take-Two discussed how popular GTA roleplay is and how it uses Take-Two and Rockstar's property to make money. Now, that last bit, I can understand. I get it. We're a capitalistic hellhole here. It's a capitalistic hellscape in this country and in the world. It's all about the money, 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 money. Yeah. You get it? You get it? Like, money. It's all about the money. And even though in order to play FiveM and RedM, you have to buy the base game. You have to buy it. So they are getting some financial money from these two being up. However, I'll go into more detail on my thought of this whole thing, what could be happening, what others have brought to me as a solution that they could go about to try to not hit the average player base. But anyways, let's continue. CEO of Take-Two, Strauss Zelnick, mentioned the accusation of CFX.RE, which happened a few months ago. This is what he had to say. With their immense passion and creativity, CFX has been pivotal to expanding the possibilities of user-generated content around Rockstar's leading titles. We are excited to see them continue to build these creative communities and help them thrive into the future. Okay. That is definitely interesting. It sounds like a PR ploy, but maybe I'm being a bit biased. Maybe I am not giving Rockstar and Take-Two the credit they deserve. Maybe they're not gonna do what they have done in the past and just monetize the hell out of shit and milk the player base because so you know, it's all about the money. As much as like I said in my original video when Rockstar partnered with CFX, if you want to see that, I'm gonna put the link in the description so you can go watch that one to see my concerns if you haven't already. But I don't have hopes for Rockstar and Take-Two to not get greedy as fuck with this. FiveM monetization. The news of FiveM joining Take-Two was followed up by an investor asking questions about this accusation. The investor says the purchase was super interesting. The reason being it could allow Take-Two to learn more about user-generated content. Also, how they would be able to monetize that sort of content and expand the player base. There you have it. monetize that content. This wasn't Take-Two that said it. This was an investor. And if we all know how corporations go, how capitalism works, the investor is the fucking say. If what the investor wants, the investor gets. So this was an investor that brought this up, how they can monetize that sort of content. Wild. He asked Mr. Zelnick, what's the overall thoughts about the purchase of FiveM and how it fits in with Grand Theft Auto and their other games? Zelnick responds with, we're really excited about it. I mean, to be clear, this is a small economic opportunity, right now, and a small cost. We want to be where the customer and we want to be where the customer and what's going on role playing is happening in two ways. That sentence was not precise. That sentence was hard to read. Okay. People are playing role playing servers, but people are watching what they're doing on Twitch. Both are really interesting. Actually, number of people playing is a relevant, modest audience. It's in the hundreds of thousands, but the people watching, that's a huge audience. We're interested in our intellectual property is protected. We're also really interested in meeting the consumer with the consumer is. For certain consumers, modding is really important activity. Finally, people are consuming our intellectual property. We would like to monetize that if we can. We think it gives us an opportunity to do all of that, the above. So my take on that whole statement is, once again, it's all about the, yeah, so it's all about that. But as you see here, audience, which they mentioned Twitch in general. If you look right there, they mentioned Twitch in general. See, the thing is, people watch streamers play these games. Awesome. But you know what happens is those people who never even thought about getting GTA 5 or RDR2 or anything like that in the first place, now wants to run out and purchase the game. Purchase the game. You need a valid copy of GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2 in order to play on FiveM and RedM roleplay servers. FiveM and RedM wouldn't even load up. You can't even install it unless you have the game, the valid copy of the game. So it's not like they're losing out any money per se. Which they're not losing that much money. However, people aren't playing online, which means not buying the overly priced, overly exploited shark cards or the gold bars in Red Dead Online. To be fair, it's not our fault that y'all can't make a good online server where it's nothing but children running around, hackers, and stuff like that. See, one thing that CFX did really well within the individual servers as well is preventing these hackers coming in and just fucking shit up. So, what can I say? Anyways, let's continue. We're almost done. Despite Strauss saying for certain consumers, modding is a really important activity, Take-Two routinely goes after modders who create extensive mods fans would want to use. Right there. Right there. Take-Two routinely goes after modders who create extensive mods fans wants to use. I'm sorry, Strauss? Was it? Are you being a hypocrite right now, or have you actually changed your mind on things? Because I am seeing something doesn't line up with that statement. It just doesn't. It just does not line up with that statement. Let's continue. He does also say they do this to protect their IP. Also, they would like to monetize their IP if they can. This suggests new monetization could be on the way for FiveM and RedM. So, at that statement, So are they talking about the IP of Take-Two or the IP of the modders? I think it's the IP of Take-Two. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's the IP of Take-Two they're mentioning or the IP of the modders? Honestly, if they monetize their IP, would that mean that these modders would have to pay more than what they already do to make these? With that, I'm a bit confused of. That statement, I'm a bit confused as to what's going on. For now, we have no concrete details on what Rockstar Games and the FiveM team are planning. There you have it, guys. There you have it. It's here. Black and white. Writing. Right there. We just read it. So... I've been doing this for a while. My channel is based on roleplay for the most part. Through FiveM and RedM. It concerns me. Because it can go to where they would... Let me restart. It can go to where Rockstar can either make it to where you have to purchase FiveM and RedM on top of the purchase of the base game. That is one take. A one-time purchase again. Which is a bit of a lesser of the two evils that have been brought up to me as far as it harms the player base. Because face it, the economy right now, people are just barely paying their bills to be able to do this, to get food, stuff like that. The other one is a monthly subscription for the player base, where you have to pay X amount of dollars a month to have FiveM and RedM. To me, the majority of people who play these will not be able to afford either two options, depending on how much it is. Mostly the monthly one. Because I understand even $2 a month can be hard for people, which is my lowest subscription for memberships. And that's why I don't expect anyone or demand anyone to become a member. Because I understand how the economy is. But these corporations, if they end up monetizing the hell out of the player base, I'm afraid it's gonna be the downfall of FiveM and RedM. After years of it being around, of all this enjoyment, all this content and storytelling that's been being told, I feel like Rockstar, if they go through with that, and Take-Two, if they go through with this and monetize the player base, it will be the end of these roleplay servers altogether. Now, this next option is a bit more convenient, a bit more doable for the most part as far as the player base goes. That is if Rockstar cuts out third-party server hosting and does server hosting their own. Well, is it the best take? No. Because that will give them so much power to do way much more. Possibly put micropayments for shit. Turn it into a GTA 5 online hellscape or Red Dead online hellscape. For the roleplay servers. You want to enter this building? No, that's going to be $5.99 in tokens. You want to wear this clothing? $5.99 in tokens. I mean, some servers, don't get me wrong, already do stuff like that. But it's individual. The server has to be able to fund and pay for the slot. However, a good balance for this could be that some of the bigger servers, like NoPixel, could front the bill for the smaller servers that don't have that many player base, that are just starting up. That could work. The bigger servers front the bill, for the most part, for the smaller servers to get a good chance to start up. That is possible. Let me know your thought on that one. If you think that would be feasible, let me know your thought in the comments. If you think that they're gonna do the monetization of a one-time payment or monthly plan. Like, as of right now, nothing is set in stone, but some of the things that were said are extremely concerning to me. It's really concerning to me, to say the least. I, for the most part, and I'm pretty sure I said it in the first video when Rockstar and CFX partnered up. I'm pretty sure I said I was concerned that they're going to monetize the hell out of it. Or something along those lines. It's been a while since I made that video. But until we know for certain, my content for FiveM and RedM is not going anywhere. Even if they do end up monetize it, I have a backlog of videos that I have recorded, so you guys would still be getting some roleplay content until those videos run out. If they do end up monetizing it, there's a good chance that I would not be able to continue doing this. I don't have the funds to be able to pay a subscription service to continue playing on RedM and FiveM. I wouldn't have the funds to do a one-time payment. Not at this moment. So, I really, really, really hope that it doesn't come to that. Honestly, I really hope that for once, Rockstar and Take-Two, for once in their god-fucking lives of this company being around, doesn't monetize the hell out of it and suck every fiber out of this community. I'm not sure if you can tell. I am not happy about this. I am concerned. And frankly, I'm pissed. And I shouldn't be. And I know I shouldn't be. Because we all know how Rockstar is. We all know that they're greedy little gremlins just grabbing everything they can that's not bolt down and just destroying things in their path. Maybe I'm a bit harsh. If I'm harsh, let me know. Am I being too harsh in regards to this? Because the effort that this community, this roleplay community has put in to make FiveM and RedM what it is today, between the modders, the servers, the community, the friendships that we made. I'm invested in this shit. And in a way, it's like family. In a way, y'all are like family, because I wouldn't have met y'all. Y'all wouldn't have found me if I didn't start this, if I didn't do this, if I didn't make the roleplay content and decide, why not share my stories with everyone else? Why not give someone something to watch that will brighten their day? Because life is hard, man. Life is hard, especially now. So, I have some words for you, Rockstar. And I'm a small-ass creator on YouTube. You might never fucking see this, and that's fine. But I need to say this. Don't fuck this up. Do not fuck this up for us. We spent the last years working hard to make the community, this roleplay community, what it is. Y'all fuckers didn't do shit until now. Until you saw that you could make money out of it. So now you're swooping on in like vultures. Your track record has not been good. It hasn't. And honestly, in a lot of people's eyes, yes, you make great stories. Don't get me wrong. Red Dead 2's storyline was fucking amazing. I played through that game several times. Several times, and I still will play more of it because it's such a great story. But that's not my point. My point is, fuck it up for us. Don't get greedy and milk us dry. Milk this community dry to the point where there is nothing left. Because right now, This is your opportunity to show that you are more than just a greedy succubus. Just sucking life out of things around you when it comes to monetization. Please, for the love that is all fucking holy, don't fuck this up. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say in regards to all this. It is tough, to say the least. And I hope that it doesn't go bad. So, I'll catch you guys next time. And if you want, please check out my roleplay series, A Journey of the Heart. It has over 300 episodes. It follows my Cherokee girl, Agila, on her life. And it's a year in the making at the moment. So I'm super excited. There's more to come. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm rambling. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.